Hey guys, welcome to a video series we like to do around here called Mythbusters. And we like to do this video series because we like to dispel some of the common myths that we see out there regarding twin flames and the twin flame journey, because 99% of the shit out there is a myth regarding this journey for sure. And you might think like, so what, there's myths, great. But actually believing, and the way the mind and the obsessive thoughts and the fear-based energy work with this journey, specifically believing the myths actually feeds the exact fear-based energy that you want to stop feeding. It really does have it's detrimental to your journey to believe any of the bullshit out there. So that's why we do this video series. And so in this episode of Mythbusters, we are going to be discussing probably one of the biggest myths we see out there. And it's the myth of the DM and the DF. The divine masculine and the divine feminine. This just perpetuates exactly what should not be done. It embodies what should not be done on the twin flame journey. If anyone wants to feel better, to get moving, unstuck from where they are on their twin flame journey, to be advancing forward on their twin flame journey, and to have a physical, loving relationship with their twin flame. So why is this a myth? So here's the thing. Okay, so I don't even know. It just boggles my mind. So people think that the divine feminine and divine masculine, it's the way it's approached. So my theory is that this came about by people feeling like, okay, there's like the two different energies of the twin flames. I refer to them as push-pull. They could be referred to as, yin-yang, or even masculine, feminine energies. That's fine. But the problem with the whole divine masculine, divine feminine, movement out there, where people are watching like tarot readings and other things about divine feminine, divine masculine, and the divine masculine's thinking this, and the divine masculine is going to do this, and there's a shift with the divine masculine or whatever. It's such fucking bullshit. I can't even tell you. It has nothing to do with anything that's going on with this journey. And it causes people, labeling it divine masculine, divine feminine, makes people think that, first of all, in gender terms, that there's one male, one female, and, that's what it is. And that's not the case at all. The energies, you can call something masculine and feminine, but that has nothing to do, it has to do with energy. It doesn't have to do with the physicality or the gender. This isn't a journey that takes place on the physical level. So gender is physical. It has nothing to do with the energy. Energy has no gender. So there's that. And then also, just by even pointing out the divine masculine is saying this to the divine feminine, well, guess what? That is perpetuating the myth of separation, the illusion of separation, the untruth of separation. It just perpetuates and reminds people of this illusion that they're separate. And that's why nobody goes anywhere. And all it does is feed the fear-based push energy so much. Have you ever seen the people who do these readings on YouTube or the social media things? There's so many thousands of people addicted to these things. Do you ever wonder why? It's because it's the fear-based push energy, which we all know is addictive. It's your resident house junkie, right? It just feeds on this. It feeds on it. And first of all, the energy is your soul. The soul doesn't think. So whichever divine masculine, divine feminine, they're not thinking anything. They're not doing anything. It has no action. It's an energy. It's a vibration. It has nothing to do with anyone thinking about you or acting or doing something else or whatever. sending messages. That's not what's going on at all with this journey. This journey is total about energy, and it's about polarities of energy. And then it's about you learning how to alchemize or transmute that energy and neutralize it and shift closer into alignment with your soul. And all of that combined is the recipe to advancing along this journey and getting everything you truly desire in the process, I might add. But it has nothing to do with two separate, beings of energy. You're the same energy. So there's no separate energy. You're two separate polarities of the same energy, but that's not two separate energies like a divine masculine and divine feminine, right? There's a push-pull, but it doesn't think. It doesn't, it's not sending messages. It's not doing anything. That's all physical world stuff. And there's nothing separate. The pole energy, is not doing anything intentionally. The pole energy didn't ghost you intentionally. The pole energy doesn't, blow you off intentionally. The pole energy doesn't come back and forth inside your life like your revolving door intentionally. That's all the energy doing everything. It's all the energy doing everything. Just like, you're not intentionally obsessing and stalking your twin flame. You think you are because that's the energy putting the thoughts into your head, but it's not intentional. So this is probably the biggest myth, that if you're one of the people that, watches these things and buys into this, or, thinks there's such a thing as this or whatever, please, the best favor you can do to yourself, for yourself, is to stop. Just stop that. Stop that. Your fear-based energy will freak out for a day or two. It's like, it's an addict. It'll freak out like it's not getting its fix. But just after the freak out, be steadfast through it, and you'll come out the other side with so much less of pain and suffering and obsessive thoughts. And, if you come across people who are perpetuating this myth somewhere, run the other way. Run the other way, especially if they're offering services to help you along your twin flame journey. They really don't know what they're talking about. And it's anyone who could perpetuate the separateness, the illusion of separateness of divine masculine, divine feminine, and say that there's messages and all this other kind of crap, knows nothing about what this journey is really about. Nothing. So definitely want to run the other way and not really pay attention to any of that anymore if you can help it. And you can do it. All of our students have done it. We've all done it. So you can do it as well. So anyway, that's it for Mythbusters. If you would like to see how we can support you, click the link below this video and schedule your free Clarity Consultation. And that's it now for this edition of Mythbusters. Hope this helped provide some clarity for you guys. Have a great week and lots of love.